Good morning. It's day 5, just leaving the North Rim Canyon Trail, about 6:45. It was a mile and a half off of the Tahoe Rim Trail to get down here. I really should not have done this. I should have just stayed up on the trail, but I thought this was one of the only authorized spots in the area, so I chose it, not realizing it was going to be a long downhill. Now, granted, the downhill wasn't a problem. I enjoyed that. But now I'm paying for it with the morning uphill. So I didn't videotape my campsite last night because there were other people in the campsite and I got in pretty late and they were already trying to sleep. So I didn't want to bother them with my talking. And likewise, I didn't videotape the campground this morning because those people next to me were still sleeping and I didn't want to wake them up. But I have a 1.4 mile hike just to get back to the Tahoe Rim Trail. And it's a climb the whole way, and it's not going to be a fun one. Once I get on the Tahoe Rim Trail, I still have 4 miles to get down to Lori and Robin, where they will resupply me. But truth be told, I think I'm just going to bail on the trail today. I'm going to leave only because I've been having some different issues. My feet have been really giving me problems. And yesterday, I experienced a new sensation. I think I may have a pinched nerve in my left hip. I don't know. It feels fine now, but last night it was really burning and hurting. I tried stretching out a lot in my tent, and I think I feel rested right now, but I don't know that I slept very well last night, and I didn't choose to eat dinner last night because I didn't want to wake anybody up. So my last meal was in that video where I ate the Spam and tortillas. That would have been about 2:30 this morning. I just made 2 Oreo cookies, and I have some power bars I'll eat because I just want to get down to Lori and Robin and not have to have them wait on me. But I'm feeling fine, and I'm just going to keep plugging along. So let's get this day started. Good morning. I think it's about, 7:36 right now. And I just made it out of my climb from the North Canyon campground. I am getting ready then to head towards Spooner Lake, which it says is 4 miles here. That's where I came from last night, downhill a little bit. This is where I'm going now. It's a little bit of a climb at the moment, not too bad. It's going to be up and down today, from my understanding. I don't think the elevation gain or drop is significant until I get within maybe 3/4 of a mile of Spooner Lake, and then it drops down. So hopefully I can make good progress. I'm actually feeling strong. At the moment, my feet are feeling good. My hip is feeling good. I'm all bandaged up on my feet with the braces and all, but I'm also feeling strong. I got that 1.4 miles from the campsite in about 45 minutes, which is not bad because I thought that steep climb would take me a lot longer. So it's a nice sunny morning already, early in the morning. I'm looking forward to seeing some nice things and sharing them with you. So here's what you see so far. That tree's a little dead, I guess. And yeah, here we go. Okay, it's about 7:40 a.m. on day 5, heading towards Spooner Lake. It says on my map that I'm about 4.5 miles away from the parking lot. And so I'll probably get there in about 2 hours, maybe 2 hours and 20 minutes, which should take me there right about 10 a.m., the time that I planned on being there. Now, that's where I came from. This is what it looks like around me. Sometimes I whip my phone around fast and don't realize it. So if you see that on videos, I'm sorry, I'm trying to slow myself down. But it's a nice shaded area. Still the cool of the morning, which is nice. And the ground is nice and soft. So all of those things considered, I should be making some good progress this morning. But we shall see. I think I'm the first one up and out. I don't see anybody on the trail yet. I don't know that you can have a bike on this section, so if I come across anybody, it's more than likely going to be another hiker. Let me just let you take a look. Nice little grassy area up here. I haven't really seen any wildlife few squirrels, I think some chipmunks and some lizards and birds, and that's about it. So it's been pretty quiet in that respect. That's pretty cool. I like that greenery amongst all this woodedness, I guess. All right, well, that's where I came from. And slow down. This is the direction I'm going. I'll check back with you later. It's 8:40 a.m. I'm about 2.4 miles away from the parking lot where I'll meet Lori and Robin, so I'm making really good progress. I should probably be down there about 9:40 to 10. It's looking good. One thing working in my favor at the moment is I've been going downhill for quite a while, and it's a wide trail and nice and soft sand underneath my feet. So far this morning, I've seen about 10 different people, 4 backpackers and 6 trail runners. So I guess trail running up here is a big thing. And those trail runners, man, they're working their bodies because they're having to go uphill the whole time at this point. The Tahoe Basin is really socked in with smoke or haze, and it's hard to see from there, but anyway, I think it's that fire that's been burning for a week and a half to 2 weeks off. I'm not really certain where. It's not that close to Tahoe, but the smoke is blowing into Lake Tahoe today. So you're seeing the effects of it. I don't really smell it up here, and it's not bothering me up here, but when I get down to road level, I'm sure it's gonna hit me. But heavily wooded area, shady, sandy bottom, downhill. What more could you ask for? Especially a great way to end this part of the hike. All right, here's where I'm at now. It's about 9:10. I'm 1.5 miles out from the parking lot, making very good progress. This is a pretty shaded area. And I expect to see Robin and Lori in the next 40 minutes. This is the way I'm heading. Making great progress. It's been mostly downhill, and again, a soft, cushiony surface. And it's obviously an area that a lot of day hikers use because it's close to Spooner Lake. They got the parking lot down there, which makes it easily accessible. It's a pretty day for a hike. It's starting to warm up, starting to get warm. I decided to keep my zip pants on this morning and my full sun shirt on. The sun shirt's really been keeping the sun off my arms because they were starting to get sunburnt. And I decided to keep the lower part of my zip-on pants attached this morning because yesterday when I got to camp, I had been in shorts all day and I was just caked in dirt, just covered completely. So I tried to use some water, but water was limited, so I didn't want to use too much, and a towel, and then I used some wipes, but I used up almost all my wipes, and I got myself somewhat respectable. But I didn't want to meet up with Robin and Lori, you know, having super tan legs, not necessarily tan legs, but covered in dirt. So I decided just to put the zips back on and the lower parts, and no one will know the better. I mean, the pants are dirty too, though, so there you go. But heading back downhill, and I'll be there shortly. I'll get some more footage as I get closer. It's 9:30 a.m. on day 5. I'm about a half mile out from the parking lot at Spooner Lake, so maybe another 10-15 minutes. And this is the trail I'm traveling in on. Very overgrown, and yeah, it's crazy. It's probably the deepest tunnel I've traveled through since I've hiked, and it goes on for a while. Pretty soon I'm thinking this will open up and I'll have a view of the lake. It's a small lake, so yeah, it's not going to be significant, but I thought this is again another unique part of the terrain in and around Lake Tahoe. So now that you've seen it, I'm gonna see if I can get you something from the lake. Oh, there's something else up here I want to show you. There are 3 or 4 of these, how they stack logs. It kind of looks like an Indian shelter, but there's no entrance to it. And it's just like stacked logs. There's a puppy and a family, but there it is. Okay, see ya. I'm down at Spooner Lake. It's about 9:40. It's a bigger lake than I remember it being. It's hard to see though because it's surrounded by these big trees and slant bushes. I know there's some open areas there on the far end there, but I'm heading this direction and I'm awfully close to that parking lot, so I should be seeing Lori and Robin soon. And this is a loop trail that goes all the way around Spooner Lake. And I don't know if people use this lake for anything. Back last time I hiked the Tahoe Rim Trail, stopped here and resupplied water. I don't remember it being so grown up around the lake like this where you couldn't access the water. I'm sure we found our way down there because I remember doing it. So this is a lake. This is where I came from. And this is where I'm going. It should be a relatively easy trek from here to the parking lot. All right, here I go. Okay, so I'm literally coming upon the parking lot at Spooner Lake as we speak, but I decided to take a few minutes break on a log and kind of tell you where I'm at. I went ahead and decided that I'm going to end my hike here. So I would have had 4 full days on the trail and 1 morning, and I've accomplished about 70 miles in that time. And honestly, I'm not really disappointed. I've done a lot of hiking. I've hiked this trail before. I know I can do it. But this time around, I tried some new gear, and I have some reevaluation to do before I do my Appalachian Trail hike. I know I got some good video footage, which I'm excited about sharing with you. And after this last video I'm gonna post, I will have one other short video where I'll talk about my lessons learned from this hike, gear that I consider to be essential, and then gear that I'll do without. So it was very a good hike for me in terms of giving me feedback that I wanted for the Appalachian Trail. And I did enjoy myself. But you know, I'm filthy. I'm really sore this time around, more so than any other time in the past. So I got to take care of that body a little better and look at the gear a little closer. Thanks for watching.